Joe Biden, like, I don't think we would claim him as our leader. If anything,
if a real threat showed up, yeah, no.
This is our leader, Joe Rogan. This is David Goggins. He's our leader.
Warning. You're about to embark on an adventure of epic proportions. Buckle up, bucko. You're now tuned in to The Epic Show. With your hosts, Gabe and Dave. Coming to you live from the Epic Center.
Welcome back to The Epic Show, guys.
All right, let's get this over with. I got a couple other podcasts I got to do later. I don't know if you know, I'm actually been on the come up recently.
Explain the come up to me.
So the come up,
someone who's never came up.
Oh, so someone who's like probably never going to go in an upwards direction.
Yeah.
So come up is basically where you got things in the works, and you're on the way to you're up.
So the trajectory.
It's like the rising action of your.
But how do you know if you're going up or down? That's my thing. It's really, well, I don't know as a man.
No, because it's really just like the it factor type of thing. Like you either know or you don't.
Or you
like
know
either got
if you
it
have
or
it or
don't.
not. Oh,
yeah.
You don't think that everyone has it at one point?
No.
Oh, really?
No, most people. Most people will never come up.
Oh, okay.
So.
What about people that already they came up, but you didn't know them at the time? Like, you didn't know that how far they came up to get to the point
that
where
they didn't
we're
really
in the same
come up.
room as you.
If you don't know who they are, they never came up.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
well,
where are you right now? I can't see. Yeah, so if all the people, actually everyone who's listening is actually on the come up right now, so let's give a little clap for you guys.
You're going to play the intro.
The intro?
Yeah, because you don't know them damn buttons.
No, I got the intro. I got the clap.
Yeah.
I know buttons really well.
But whenever you reached your hand over that button, you were like, okay, there's 80% chance this is going to be it.
I think it was actually a really confident button press on that one. So what would you say we start with a would you?
I'd rather.
You'd rather start with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've got one for you.
Lay it.
Lay it?
Lay it on me.
Well, no, you're not that cool to where you can't
I'm going to be
finish.
cool. I think I'm going to be cool.
You're not that cool to where you can't finish statements. Like,
lay.
No, that just does not work.
Go ahead and
You're
lay.
not fucking Steven Spielberg. Like,
let's go ahead and do a wood.
We'll just go ahead and lock in a wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I could give a shit or a fuck either way. But
people who don't cuss, whenever they cuss, it's so visceral. Like, it's such an abrasive sound, and it stings. Yeah. Because that fuck is like, it's not like, oh, fuck. It's like, fuck. It's
it's like you don't know how to say it.
In there. You're obviously forcing that fuck.
It's like saying slang. It's like a boomer or like a dad saying slang or something.
Yeah, it's like a dad saying like
no cap.
A roly with a dab of ranch.
Oh, is that a rolly with a dab of ranch? Son?
Yeah.
Me when I cuss.
Me when I cuss. Okay, so I'm gonna hit you with the first would you rather. And it's gonna be, would you rather every time you went up a set of stairs,
yeah,
you had to go up and down it 5 more times?
Okay.
Or
so
every time you open a car door or close the car door, you have to open and close it 40 times.
40.
That's
so even my own car.
These are really just time.
What if you're in like a minivan?
Really
and
time
it's
inefficient thing.
And then
you have to. It has to go for like, and it's like a full open and a full close. There's no like.
Can I do 2 at a time, like 2 doors at a time, and get 20?
How would you do that?
I would just kind of stand in the middle and like flap it.
Oh, well, that would look just as ridiculous. That would look way more ridiculous.
I'd park in the shade.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Valleys.
No, because if you did that, like you'd have to add a step in, because that back door, whenever it opens, you can't stand in the middle for. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that really wouldn't work.
So it's
Roots. Wow.
So say, I mean, what about elevators? Is that like?
I have something for elevators because I know you're going to bring it up.
Yeah.
You have to if you do
can't
choose to if you do choose to take an elevator, you have to press every button.
Oh,
So
that's brutal.
yeah. So stay on the first
So-
floor.
I mean, so you said 20 times in the stairs? Or what was it? 5 times.
It was 5 times every staircase.
So
But that's rough.
that's just like 1, 2, 3,
Like if you
4,
wanted
5.
to go if you wanted to go upstairs right now, you'd have to go back down and do it 4 more times.
I'd probably do the
And then
stairs.
and then be up.
Probably do the stairs just for health reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd probably lose 10 pounds.
Oh,
By the
easy.
end of the year.
A month. A month.
But I don't.
You'd
do I
have
do
to
stairs that
avoid
much?
pushing.
Just my house and
This would be much worse for a high schooler.
yeah, like you're at college or something, and,
This would be a much
or
worse.
if you
for
live in a
yeah.
hotel or something. I don't know.
Well,
That's
no,
terrible.
because then they would have to do
You
the
live at the
elevator.
Tipton.
Yeah, literally live at the Tipton.
You live in the skyrise because a lot of Epic Show people kind of listen
If
from
you're
their high
the
rises.
standard man,
Yeah,
you live in a high rise.
yeah. I think will you do the stairs, or you do the doors?
Yeah, I'd have to do the stairs because A, health reasons, and then B, like if I'm in my car and I'm already pissed, like
yeah. And
it's just
hot or
gonna
something.
and it's hot and it's gonna make me 30
It's-
times
well,
more
what if it
pissed
rains or
having to do this every
Yeah, yeah.
time. Like imagine how many things you forget in your car and you have to run out and go get.
Yeah,
What took you so long? It's your first day of work.
did this.
Did they see you on the camera? It's like spazzing on your door.
I'd probably build some kind of, I don't know.
No,
loophole
there's no
contraption.
technological advances that could get you out of doing the work for this. Like what? Like yeah, you could also say that you'd get one of those chairs that elevate you up the stairs, and you just go.
That would take so long
Yeah, it
though,
would
if
take
I had
a
to
hell
do
of a
that
long
5 times.
Yeah, you'd want to hotwire it, so it would like shoot you up.
Yeah, it goes really fast, and I like
Wow.
if I'm not strapped in, it just flies me through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I have a would you rather. It's a little simpler one.
Okay.
Would you rather poop your pants once a week or pee yourself once a day? Yeah. And this is random too, so it'll happen, you know, random.
That's-
It could happen in the middle of the night or it could happen on your biggest night of your life.
The P is random too, or the P is timed.
It's all random. It's random
Well,
throughout
that's
the day.
not that.
But,
great.
you know, but poop is like a whole thing.
Poop's an entire different scenario.
It's like that's a day ruining thing.
A pee, you could pee yourself on a date and just keep going. Depends on where the date is. But like a club, I feel like you wear black
Oh,
jeans.
no.
Just don't drink asparagus. I mean, don't eat asparagus, and your
What
pee
is
won't
it?
smell it.
Oh, asparagus makes your pee
Oh,
smell
have you
bad?
ever eaten asparagus?
Yeah, all the time.
It makes your pee smell rancid.
Really?
Oh, it's horrible. It smells like bear piss.
What? Okay. Noted.
David not knowing that. But
Actually, I eat asparagus quite frequently, so that
why?
explains why.
There's so many better greens.
No, it just happens to be on my plate all the time.
Okay.
So
Fair. Yeah, no, I'm choosing the poop.
the poop.
Yeah, I'm choosing the poop. Because it's a once a week thing. It's 52 times in a year. So
It's a lot of poops in your pants. It's a lot of soiled things.
yeah, I know. I just invest in a really good.
I mean, I'd probably do the. I'd just be
I'd wear a diaper.
diaper man.
Yeah.
But if you're pooping, like a lot of times you're just wearing a diaper for no reason for like 6 out of the 7 days. But if you're peeing every day, I mean, you got a purpose for that diaper.
For that diaper, yeah.
And then once the pee
you
happens,
could take the diaper off.
you can take it
huh?
off, and then you're done.
Yeah, no, I changed my answer to pee.
That's
'Cause
kind of too
way
late.
Better. Oh, really? I'm like,
And it's actually a real scenario. Check your pants.
it's if all of America could reach into their belt buckles.
You'll find a hopping turd sitting under your bosom. That was a good start.
That was a pretty good start.
So a couple things. We got a couple things.
Okay.
First off,
Lay.
so Gabe's on you. How's the health journey?
The health journey. I still have not broken my diet, and I have worked out every day the past 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And I feel great, honestly. Every day I feel good. I just have to, like, if I don't, like today I didn't think I was going to do anything because I thought it was going to be like a rest day or whatever, but I have an elliptical machine down here, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to use it. And I got on it for 30 minutes, but I was...
You could just watch a show or something, you know? Podcast. You could listen to yourself.
Yeah. I could do that, but I wasn't doing it. I was watching... I was actually watching a YouTube video about the WNBA.
What, like a documentary about it?
It was a video about Shaq arguing with a WNBA player, and he
Shaq
was
and the
like,
WNBA would be crazy.
But he was like, well, because somebody asked him, they were like, do you think any of the WNBA players could ever beat you, Shaq? One of the greatest centers of all time? And he said, never. He was like, absolutely not.
Nope.
And he was like, well, recently there's been like a lot of WNBA, like some things, like some outrage from the players because they don't get paid as much as
There's
NBA
also
players.
way less viewers.
I mean, that's the thing.
And
You know, that is the thing. It's like it's less viewers, so I mean that's gonna happen. But, but what would bring more viewers? And this was Tracy McGrady. You know him? One of the best of all time. And Shaq. They both like were on podcasts, and they came out and said, like, maybe y'all should lower the rim.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
To like 9 feet or 9.5, and the WNBA players think that that's one of them said that's actually the most offensive thing you could ever say.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of down. Like they want to compete against men, and they're like, actually, you should probably.
Well, no, they don't want to compete against men.
They don't.
No,
I think some
of them do.
No, they don't. I don't know why,
but they don't.
I don't know where I got that.
Really want to.
Yeah, well, they want to be like respected
they want
the same way.
Yeah, they want to be respected the same way. But like, but the thing with the WNBA is like it's a business, you know, like it's entertainment, and so is the NBA. But
it would
the
be more
NBA,
entertaining if they were dunking
that's
more.
What no, see, and that's a very valid statement, you know, valid. But but yeah, no, apparently that's like not. I mean, that's honestly just a good business tip. Like, you know, like, or you want to get what is the WNBA lacking that people want to see? It's women dunking on other women.
That would be pretty good.
You know?
I mean, that would help.
And like one of the biggest like responses is like they'll be like, "Oh, so we're just there to dunk?"
I don't know.
And then Tracy McGrady's like, no, it's just like, you know, it's just a fun part of the game.
Yeah. Fun.
That people watch the NBA for.
Well, imagine, say it's like bowling or whatever. I don't know. And you're like, yeah, I think like we should be able to, I guess you're a woman bowler. And then
Okay, yeah.
You're like, yeah, I think we're just as good as men are. And then two professional bowling players are like, yeah, well, you guys should probably play with the what are they called? The
bumpers up.
Yeah, you guys should probably play with the bumpers up though.
I mean, I'd be pretty pissed. I'd be pretty pissed if like NBA players weren't just so much better at basketball. You know, like, and if male bowlers were way better at bowling than women,
I don't even know.
But men and women, no, they compete in the same league.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking of different.
Yeah, Well, there was a Dave Chappelle joke, and it was like, because Brittany Griner, you remember her?
Mm-hmm.
She went around town like 2012 whenever the big Dream Team or the Redeem Team was going around. And she was like, honestly, I would shit on DeMarcus Cousins in a one-on-one.
It's just like picking this a middle pack guy.
No, he's fire.
Well, he's amazing, yeah.
He's one of the best centers. No, he's not like Shaq.
Yeah.
But I mean, saying that out of nowhere. It was unprovoked as well. Yeah. And the whole like response was from the coach. It was like one of the coaches for the team was like, if that 1v1 were to actually happen, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd go to the ATM and take out all my money, and I'd go to the bank and I'd sell my house, and I'd put every dollar I had on DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh my God.
This is like a USA basketball coach for the Olympics. It's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
I'd go to the bank. Right?
No, he just walked it down every detail of it.
And
whenever, sorry to cut you off, whenever DeMarcus Cousins was like, he was like, oh, like, yeah, I respect the confidence, but it ain't a walk in the park over here. That's what he said. Yeah. And then that word got back to Brittany Griner, and she said, okay, little man.
Little man.
She said that. Dude.
Is he like
she's taller than him. She's 7 feet and he's 6'11". She called him little man.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's like me.
It's like rude.
Me going up to like 5.
Yeah, you unprovokingly going up to 5 other video editors and then saying that you could shit on them and then being like, oh, well, I mean, probably a little bit more of a competition than you think. And then you're like, okay, college or technical college graduates.
Yeah, I went to state college.
Okay, community collegers. And then that being on live TV.
Just like 5'9" guys calling 5'8" guys short kings. Okay, short king.
Like, why'd you call him little? Oh, God.
Wow.
I just love the feuds, but like, because you'd think that they're supposed to be together, you know?
Right.
But they hate each other.
It's the same sport. Well, I guess that's like the one sport. Like in golf, they have the women's tee and stuff, you know?
Oh, do they?
Well, I guess tennis is the same, but they don't play against each other.
Tennis is the same.
I'm just thinking of like handicap things that you would in sports.
Yeah. Well, Serena Williams played.
She did play like the what?
She played the
50th best tennis guy.
I think it was the 192.
Yeah, it was pretty low.
And it was pretty bad.
But she said like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
I remember something like that.
But Serena Williams is like by far is amazing. She like I'm not taking away or saying that these women aren't good at their sports. They're obviously great at the sport.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like with something like basketball.
You didn't grow up playing against that, so it's a whole different like game. Like,
no, yeah, exactly. You know? With something like basketball, it's like it's hard because they're so closely knit, but it's such a different game, you know?
Yeah, it's very.
So I see where the arguments run in.
Yeah. Well, would you rather? Would you rather play against like a third string NBA player or a high school woman basketball player with Captain America's serum? I don't even know why I thought of that. That's so dumb.
And I'm playing a one-on-one?
Yeah. I don't even. It's so dumb.
And they're both, and they're both basketball players?
Yeah. High school. Average high school. But she just got the super serum.
Yeah.
So.
But it is, what, an 11th grade?
Yeah.
Junior varsity.
I feel like that would be.
If I keep her on the outside and make her shoot.
Yeah.
Because there are rules that prohibit her from mauling me in the game.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I feel like Captain America's not good at basketball.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's not going to make you better
No,
at the
but it
game.
would
It's
make
just going
her
to make you
just an absolute
stronger.
menace.
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
feel like I'm toast completely either way.
Probably either way. As if like we're any good at basketball. Like I don't know why. I didn't think that through at all.
I think that me versus just a regular 11th grade
Yeah,
basketball
I feel
girl
like I'm already-
would be a very hard.
Yeah, I feel like anyone who's playing basketball like
Currently could beat me.
often is gonna beat me
Yeah.
at all. Well, that reminds me of
Oh my god.
I saw on Twitter, and it was like it was like the new leaders of the Avengers, and it's like Anthony Mackie, Falcon, and then what's her name? I forgot her name. T'Challa's sister. How did I forget her name?
I don't know.
What's her
I
name?
don't know her name.
Wait, what's her name?
Zuri.
Yeah, Zuri, and then I think it's Shang-Chi.
Captain Marvel.
Shang-Chi. Those are the leaders of the new Avengers.
Really?
Yeah. It was like a official or like a Marvel update.
Oh man.
That's so bad.
That's so sad.
Have you seen the stuff with the
Such a horror. Who are they going to avenge?
this is the Revengers.
They need help.
They need
help bad.
That's for the multiverse, I guess. They just pick out.
They got to summon.
We're the leaders,
Hulk.
but we're gonna get Iron Man back from this dimension and this person. So, but have you seen the Secret Invasion?
They might
show?
need the Eternals.
Something. the new
Secret
show,
Wars.
Secret Invasion with like.
Oh no, I don't.
So bad.
Honestly, I have not been keeping up with
I haven't-
Marvel. It's too much.
It's terrible. But I saw something with this is so spoilers for the show. Like I wouldn't watch it anyway. Like I don't care, and I'm sure most of you aren't gonna watch it anyway. But if you do, it just is spoilers for Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
So, you know the scrolls from Captain Marvel? Remember there's like scrolls, there's like
there's some
aliens
sort
and they
of alien
shapeshift.
scroll.
Yeah, so
Oh wait, no, the blue people.
they're like alien green. I don't know if they're blue, but it's like the aliens with the pointy ears.
Okay, yes,
they
yes.
shapeshift.
Oh yes.
So, though that this Secret Invasion is about that with Nick Fury,
Yeah.
and it's like discovering that there's scrolls within the Avengers.
Okay.
And Rhodey has been a scroll this like entire time.
Who?
Rhodey from War Machine.
He's been a scroll this
Since
whole
like
time.
Infinity
never
War
been
or
him?
something. No, since like I don't know what movie.
He's been a scroll.
I don't know why I didn't like watch it, but I just saw that and I was like, that's so dumb. Like, why make
Yeah.
that just ruins like a lot of the movies that are actually good, and they're just like actually. Because I feel like they were like, oh, it would be crazy if one of the Avengers was a scroll.
That just completely ruins Don Cheadle's character,
I know.
right? It's not him.
Yeah, and it ruins like a lot of the I don't know.
Who else was
Marvel's
a scroll?
I
Well,
don't
because apparently, I think Cook the Bum told us that, or told me that S.H.I.E.L.D. is here on this planet, right? And which is like everyone knows S.H.I.E.L.D. If you watch Marvel stuff, it's like
It's
the
like
home defenders of Earth, like just like the CIA.
they created the Avengers.
But apparently, there's a sword.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah.
there's sword, and apparently the Nick Fury here has been a thrall this whole
I
time,
think something
and the
like
real
that.
Nick Fury is out on sword, doing something more important than Thanos.
That's dumb. It's so dumb. And at the end of Secret Invasion 2, there's this scroll called Gaia or something. Mm-hmm. And apparently it's the strongest character in all of everything. Like, and it absorbs powers, so it has Thor's.
Of course,
It has Thor's powers, Wanda, like all the best
that's
Avengers.
how you know
It
something's
has
going to shit.
Like Thanos' powers, like, and it's just like the strongest
That's
thing ever.
Just how you know everything, and what, and Anthony Mackie's going to stop him.
Anthony
huh?
Mackie
Anthony
and
Mackie's
Shang-Chi
stopping him,
and
Captain
Black
Marvel
Panther's sister.
and Black Panther's sister.
You're gonna stop that. So
Nice, can't wait to see
I
that.
just don't care. It's really sad.
They're not going to keep on calling it the Avengers.
It's what it's called.
Fuck.
Avengers Secret Wars, Avengers King, whatever. I mean, it's probably not going to even come out because of the strike or whatever, but
Hopefully not. Hopefully they just scrap
I
everything.
I just want to see Spider-Verse finish. I want to see, Daredevil maybe. If it's
We're
gonna be
probably,
good.
bro.
Spider-Man.
We're gonna be pushing 30 whenever we see Spider-Man.
I think so. I think when Tom Holland's trilogy is done, we'll be like 30 some. Especially now with the delays.
Crazy.
Yeah, maybe older. So, wait, did you see? You saw
good for us.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah, I did see Oppenheimer.
Was it mid?
No,
Was it valid or was it facts?
I don't know how factual it was, but I mean, it was good.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah,
but
it's 3 hours.
It's 3 hours, and my movie was at 8.
Ew.
And yeah, no,
You didn't sleep. Wait, you fall asleep?
Nope.
Oh,
It was good enough that I didn't fall asleep.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those movies that whenever you're a kid and then you watch your parents watching it, and then you're like, oh, this is a talking movie.
Yeah.
Like
Dialogue movie.
this is a dialogue movie.
Yeah.
Really. So, and I just thought that was just in my head the entire time. I was like, whenever I was a kid, I'd be like, this movie blows.
Yeah. Is it some of it in black and white or is it like switch?
Yeah, some of it was black and white.
Yeah.
All the scenes with Robert Downey Jr. are in black and white.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch it?
I mean, I wanted to see it in 70 millimeter, but I don't want to drive an hour.
I don't think you need to watch that in 70.
I just want to see the.
No, you
I
really-
want to see it from I just want to see Nolan.
Now
his
that
thing,
I
I guess.
guess I mean, honestly, bro. Now that I look back, bro, like, no, we should have watched like Avengers in 70 millimeter. We don't need to watch that.
Avengers though, I don't need to see Doctor Strange portal and giant.
It'd be better than what you see in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just a spoiler alert, I guess. It's
Spoiler?
just like Robert Downey Jr.'s
I mean, it's history. So.
character. Yeah, it happened. So Robert Downey Jr.'s character, he at the beginning of the movie, he gets portrayed as a good guy, but in the end, he's really a bad guy.
Yeah.
So
He seemed like villainous.
yeah, he's pretty villainous. He did really good though. Like everyone did good in there.
He said it's the best movie he's been a part of.
No,
Better than all the.
it's not better than. I mean, it's better than most of the Iron Mans. Not Iron Man 1, but
Yeah. I guess this kind of. I mean,
it's better than Iron Man 2, guys. So.
yeah.
There.
Well, it's definitely like better than, like the Avengers. A lot of the Avengers movies are better than that, probably.
Yeah,
But it's like kind of cringe to be like, actually, the Marvel thing you were in is better.
yeah, no.
It's just kind of. I feel like we're in a generation now where we grew up and we think of movies. We think of a
We
lot
think
of the Marvel
Avengers.
MCU,
Yeah,
but like that's
not really realistic.
not like what movies were for. Or
No,
even
for a long
supposed-
time.
That's like a whole different franchise thing.
Their movies actually kind of blew.
Well, movies they're still good. Like there's not really a room for an Oppenheimer like back in an Oppenheimer back in the MCU era prime would get drowned out.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But now there's like kind of more room for.
Not everything's boring. Well, I want to see Blue Beetle though. When does Blue Beetle come out? What do you mean?
I'm gonna
He has
see
a
it, but
sword.
it's just like
Any movie where a guy has a sword, got me in.
but
Yeah.
I mean, I like Blue Beetle as a character. So
I don't know nothing about him as a character.
it's too ethnic.
Why did fuck they
It's not too ethnic. It's perfectly ethnic.
why god damn, why did they shelve X-Men all this time? X-Men's like the most popular comic.
Yeah, it is.
It's got the most characters that you could relate to in it. It's got like a lot of people's favorites are X-Men, but they don't really care about them anymore because they're a part of the X-Men, they're not like standalone guys.
Yeah. I think there's just probably so many different storylines.
What they're supposed to do is with the new Deadpool is they're supposed to open up a new era for X-Men movies to come out.
Yeah, and Deadpool's supposed to become into the MCU or something. That's what I heard.
Is he Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
he's
X-Men are all Marvel.
FX, but it's like it's Marvel. So
Jesus.
it's like so much to keep up with.
It's too much to keep up with. Like whenever businesses get involved and then you affect like the viewers,
I'm thinking of like from a girlfriend's perspective, like You know, like, because if you're a girlfriend, you either
girlfriend's perspective.
You either have to know surface level Marvel, surface level like Star Wars, or whatever. Like
whatever your boy is into.
But now, if there's a guy who's actually still into all this, that's just like a full-time, part-time job.
Yeah, like you're gonna have to get fully caught up in all this shit. It's like,
or you don't really love him.
No, you don't love
him. What else is sweet? Yeah, so all that came from the elliptical. We drove that elliptical straight into the ground. MCU. Well, I was gonna ask you though, like what, like why? No, just
why? What?
Well, I came in here, and you're like reading books, and like I go upstairs, and you're like cooking health slop.
Yeah.
You know. No, I think it's great. I was just curious what
sparked it.
Yeah.
Oh,
because you've done this before, but like probably not this extent.
No, I've never been.
You've either done the health and the exercise, not like the
never
reading.
Combining.
Yeah, not the full force. I was like, this guy's gonna do something. This guy's
what it is for me is like I'm just so bored of being big.
Yeah.
Like it just sucks. Like, you know,
and
like,
big in other things, like big depression.
It's if you're bigger, it means bigger depression. It means bigger sadness. It means like bigger loneliness, you know, because like, I don't know about you, but like, I don't see big people as people. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't see them as people.
No, it's just like life just has so much more to offer you if you're in shape. Like honestly, like and I neglected like going and like doing things outside, like going on hikes and going and seeing like waterfalls and shit. You know,
that's
like
good stuff.
Like these are things that I want to go and do and like feel comfortable doing them, you know?
Yeah.
And that's just part of it. Like
you want to be the after.
I just want to live a better life. Honestly, like
I just didn't know if there was like an event.
If there was something that sparked it. I mean, yeah, there is. Nah, I can't say it on here, but
it was like
personal. I mean, it's nothing happened. So it's just something that I'm sick of.
Okay.
But I mean, I just wake up every day now and like, I work out on an empty stomach. I stay.
So you're supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, it puts you into ketosis faster.
Oh,
but,
I get like, but if I go to the gym hungry, I feel like I leave earlier because I'm just like, I gotta eat something.
Oh, I don't.
Really?
No.
I don't
even eat until like, if I wake up early, I don't eat until 2. If I wake up late, I don't eat until 4. And whenever I eat at 4, I'll eat a steak. And then like a handful of blueberries and a banana maybe.
Brain food.
And then I'll be good until like 9. And then 9, I'll just have a little something. I've been staying like severely under 2,000 calories.
Severely.
But the things that I eat are like very nutritious, you know?
Yeah.
So like I don't need to have a lot of meals.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't eat, but I eat whenever I get hungry, you know? Like I don't, and it's something that I look forward to now. Like whenever I was like not doing this, I would just eat just because like, I'm just going to go get something to eat, you know? Like just because I'm out of boredom, but like I'm now eating out of hunger.
Yeah. Eating out of boredom is the worst.
Yeah, and that's what I did for so many years, you know? Just because this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm bored. I probably should eat something.
I should eat 8,000 calories one day.
8,000?
I'm sure I've eaten over 8,000 calories one day. I'm sure.
I feel like I probably hit 4 or 5. I don't know. But I feel like you go to like a McDonald's or something, like Chili's, and you're eating like 3,000.
You're eating like,
depending on what you get.
You're really eating over 2,000, which is the calorie deficit of a day.
Yeah.
That a lot of people
I
don't even get near.
People get mad at me when I'm like looking at calories all the time.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's something that should be snubbed out.
I'm like, I mean,
yeah,
I don't count my calories, but I'm like,
I do now.
definitely like, I'm not going to drink. Why would I drink something with, I'm not going to drink
Do
calories
something black.
with
I'm not going to drink a Coke.
300 calories for
No,
just
yeah,
a drink
why would
that's
you do
not
that?
even going to make
not gonna
me
do anything
quench anything.
Except for
drink-
spark your sugar buds and make you want something sweet later.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this just did, but at least I didn't,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, at least I didn't.
You
get
eat you
300
drink the zero
calories.
sugar calories. You drink the zero sugar ones,
Yeah.
which is better than a lot of people. But I mean,
It's not
it's
definitely
still
not good.
it's still a black liquid. I mean, like, look, like say you're brand new to Earth, right? And
Trying to
someone
explain
hands
zero
you
sugar.
someone hands you a cup of water, and then someone hands you a cup of Coke, and they're like, "Which one do you want to drink?"
Well, that one,
I mean, that one looks better.
I don't like. Well, I guess Coke kind of looks strange from like a.
I take the wrapper off, bro, and you're looking at like a brown and black liquid.
Yeah.
It's just so
And it's
cursed.
like.
Yeah, and it's like, and it would like burn if it got on your skin almost.
Yeah. And if like you put
So
it in your mouth and
acidic.
you're just like.
No, the syrup and
Yeah.
like all that shit.
Yeah.
It's so fucked. I don't know. And like I've been looking at like I've been watching a ton of like videos about how evil like the big breakfast like
Oh, breakfast is
like
crazy.
the breakfast food business
Jeez.
was like
IHOP.
it's so fucked. Well, not even. This is like going back. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
So there was a war.
War.
It's a war
Breakfast.
between I
IHOP
think
and
his name
Denny's.
was Robert Kellogg from Kellogg's cereal
And Dr. Timothy
and
T. Fruitley.
and John Pork.
John Pork.
Which
yeah.
is basically so they
His name actually Kellogg.
yeah, his last name is Kellogg, the guy who started
Yeah,
Kellogg
yeah.
cereal.
Cereal.
He
for
was a
breakfast.
grain farmer, right?
Yeah.
And grain for a long time, I mean, like grains are needed to be put into things, you know, like bread and like granola. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just shit that needs grains. And a lot of people, so this is like near the Industrial Revolution, right? So everyone was living on a farm pretty much. Like back in the day. This is before like
There's farms and
this was
factories.
this is like farms, and most people were like living off of things that their own farm, so they would have bacon and eggs for breakfast.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
I mean, yeah, like just a classic American breakfast, which
Yeah.
is just bacon and eggs and like a piece of toast or whatever. But whenever they started moving into the city for the Industrial Revolution, they didn't have time in the morning to make a big breakfast like
Right.
that. So what came out to fix that? Cereal, which is just a bunch of
pour it in.
grains and
Yeah.
just pour it in. And these cereals have been made with such horrid chemicals to like make them last long, to make them taste good, because just grain, it tastes like shit.
it's
It tastes like
yeah.
shit. And they were like, how do we
It's like an ingredient. It's
make
not like,
this good? So they made it good with all
Red
these
40.
artificial sweet. Yeah, basically, they made it sweet with all these artificial sweeteners, and got everyone addicted to the little breakfast. Whenever the little breakfast is way worse for you.
Oh, I pour like 4 bowls.
Oh
I eat
yeah,
cereal.
exactly. You could if you
I do. I definitely don't just pour 1 bowl and then I'm done.
Yeah, no, and it's like not just the sugar is bad for you, like it's pretty much everything about like the process of the grain. And the grain doesn't really even have like the one thing that sells for them is like, oh, this helps lower cholesterol. Yeah, because it's not meat and it's nowhere near as nutritious as meat either. Like it doesn't have vitamins that meat has, you know?
Right.
But yeah, it was basically just like a war between big pork and cereal. And pork actually went to
Wait, were you serious about John Pork?
no, John Pork is a meme.
I was like, I don't know. What do you mean by
No,
pork?
John Pork's a meme.
Yeah.
But they would big pork, big bacon. They went and sausage. They went to this doctor, right? This like kind of shady doctor, and they were like, to combat with cereal because I left this part out because cereal and Kellogg's, right? This was right around the time whenever the food pyramid was made in America.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you remember back, all of the grains and bread is like the building block. And it's saying, and do you guess how many servings of grain and bread it's the original food pyramid says?
Not a lot. It's like one.
No.
You think it's like one thing of many?
6 to 11 servings
of
11 pieces of bread a day.
That's foul.
The food pyramid.
But they're just trying to do that for cereal. They're like, well, cereal is part of
the food pyramid was not something that was made for humans. It was made as a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
And so they got Big Pork got railed on that. And also so it goes bread, meat on right here, and then veggies right here, and then something else up there. Look it up. Look up the original one. Original USDA food guide pyramid. Bread and grain. Okay, vegetables right here, and then meat and dairy are in the same block. They should be so tiny, and then fats, oils. But really, it should be reversed. It should be fats and oils, then meat and dairy, then vegetable, and then bread at the very top.
Yeah.
Little.
You don't need bread.
Oh, what is the nutritional value of bread? Why do you need so much of it? Just makes you fat. And
they want us fat.
But yeah, they're basically Kellogg paid the guys who made that. Right?
Yeah.
And then if you look at it, they outlined meat in red. And red is like scientifically known.
Bad.
Yeah.
Danger.
Bad. Danger.
Red meat.
Stay away.
Meat, red 40 meat.
Yeah, red 40 meat. So to combat the food pyramid, Big Pork went to doctors. This one doctor who was super shady. And he was like, and then Pork was like, now they were like in their heads, they were like, we need to come across as healthy to the Americans. Okay. Like, even though we're not healthy, like per se, I mean, they are, but I mean, way better than cereal. But they asked this doctor, they were like, what's better for you? A big breakfast or a little breakfast? And then the doctor was like, well, I mean, a bigger one because
what is this?
Because a little one is less energy. Like, duh. And then they paid that doctor an undisclosed amount of money to ask 5,000 other doctors the same question. 5,000 other doctors the same question. 4,600 doctors said a bigger breakfast was better for you. So they put that in all their marketing campaigns.
4,600 doctors say that bigger is better.
Bigger is better. And then
So that's why you're supposed to get the hash browns and the toast and the waffles. And you're supposed to get it all.
You want to know what happened?
Breakfast is the most important meal.
You want to know what happened?
War.
That's whenever cereals started putting mascots on their boxes and getting the children addicted to the high sugar amounts.
Yeah. You got to get the children.
Gotta get the children.
That was like the current day is in-app purchases and like coins.
Same thing.
Loot boxes.
Same thing as putting a bird on a box of sugary grain. There's no value whatsoever to their health.
That's like the biggest scum. Like
that's all scum. And bro,
targeting kids.
Dude, it is so cheap to make cereal.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the cheapest things to produce. And bro, boxes of cereal are like it's
for like $6.
They're so expensive that there has to be an off-brand.
Yeah. And there's off-brand off.
Exactly. But yeah, that's my rant with cereal. Hold on, I'll be right back.
And we're back.
All right. Speaking of American lies.
Apparently we got aliens going on around here?
I don't know about all that.
You don't know? Well, like there's no.
I
proof.
don't know any of. Oh, there's no proof.
No, it's just
How are
like,
they coming out with no proof?
it was these
saying
guys in a government hearing. Hand on the Bible.
Okay.
And
whatever that means.
I don't know the logistics. It was like a guy in the Air Force or something, and government people.
Yeah.
Just saying, yeah, we have unidentified aircrafts. Like, and there was bodies in there that aren't human. But there's no pictures, and
They found it.
yeah, and they've been doing this for years. And like they have UFOs. And UFOs are real, apparently, and aliens exist, and they come here.
I mean, they've been saying that on Joe Rogan for all this time. Like, it's probably the same guy.
I don't know.
He's a Air Force pilot, and he saw like plenty of stuff out there, but mostly over the ocean. Like, that's the main thing. It's like they're always over the ocean. That you just took those off. Fuck.
I'm not cool anymore, I don't think.
Well, they had if nobody's ever seen the story of what's his name?
You're talking about like the History Channel guy? There's some story from years ago of a guy who encountered aliens.
Guy who worked the guy who worked at Area 51.
Something like that.
Let me see. Bob Lazar.
Okay. Sounds like an alien.
He sounds like he has a ton of documentaries, but that tell you his whole story, and it's like super in depth. Like, he tells you about how he started working and got inducted into working at Area 51 as a scientist for propulsion, and and he worked on a UFO, and like he ended up getting kicked off the team because everyone at the center, like, they have their life pretty much tapped, like all their home phones are tapped and everything. And they found out that his wife was having an affair
with an alien.
No.
Really?
Wait,
that'd be a good movie.
That would be pretty good.
Alien women.
Sex scene.
Affair with alien.
Just
doing a voice memo.
Wait, there actually was a sex scene in Oppenheimer.
There was. Yeah.
Oh, and it was hot too, by the way. But it was really hot. But
Bricked up in Oppenheimer.
I was bricked. Basically, his wife was having an affair, and like they kicked him because he was going to be too emotionally.
That's not really why.
No, that is what happened. That was part of his.
And if he knew too much.
Well, no. Now he goes around the world. They tried a lot of things to silence him. But yeah, now he got on to Joe Rogan, told a story like a couple of years ago. It's a very good story, if you believe it or not. Like, whatever. But I want you to watch it too. Like, just watch it while you're like about to fall asleep or something. But it's a fire. I listened to it. I've listened to the whole podcast multiple times.
Joe Rogan again?
Bob Lazar, Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just don't get, because apparently the whole narrative from this week was the government confirms aliens, UFOs are real, but nobody really is believing it. No one's really reacting to it.
Because no one gives a fuck about what the government says anymore.
Because, like, what are we supposed to do? No one believes them. There's no video or photos. Like, what do we...
Y'all are going to have to come with a lot more than the Carfax on that one.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are going to need to show me a picture of that.
I'm trying to find, like, a quick summary of it.
Yeah, I want to hear about that. Like,
U.S. recovered non-human biologics from UFO crash sites, former Intel official says. So, like, there was, like, UFO crashes, and they found,
this is almost
bodies.
like okay, yeah, duh, kind of thing. Like, for most people, it's like, yeah, like they already believed in aliens. Like, they didn't need the government to.
You think most people believe in aliens?
Yeah. What?
I don't.
I think most free-thinking people would think that there are aliens. I think there are aliens.
I don't know. I've been drinking blue pills.
Yeah, nonstop. But
I mean, probably. Yeah, I just don't really. To me, it's not really. I'm not going to really worry about it unless it's going to life-threatening. But I think the guys in the government, there was like they were like asked if it was like threatening to, just like, yeah, like, this is threatening to the human race or something. And I was like,
that's bad. I mean, I can't really do nothing about that.
so, but my thing is, if aliens have been coming here all this time, are they just coming in here and popping in just to be like,
no,
you guys, don't know what you're doing.
They obviously know that. I mean, I think that if anything, they're just keeping their eye on us.
Intergalactic space travel, and they come all the way here just to.
My theory is the second that we got like the power, this ties into Oppenheimer. The second that they
saw the nuke, and then they're like, what's going on?
No, the second that we made like a hydrogen bomb, an atom bomb, and they saw that we had the power to destroy ourselves, I think that
they want to save us.
No, I don't think they wanted to save us, but I think they wanted to go. I think that things started happening more around and like on coastal cities where nuclear plants are and around nuclear plants. I think that a lot more alien encounters or UFO encounters happen because that they're keeping tabs on us to make sure that we don't just completely nuke ourselves out of existence.
But would they have to have already been keeping tabs out on us before that even happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're super ahead of us, obviously, if they're here undetected.
Well, apparently people film them all the time, but they only make sure to be in front of people with Android phones, I guess.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah,
they just detect like the camera quality of everybody around them.
No one's gonna believe this.
This guy went to film school and has an iPhone 14.
Fuck, that guy has a Google Pixel.
Like, oh, this guy has Google Pixel, so we could fly
that'd
over this guy.
That'd be a good ad
for iPhone or
yeah,
what? Yeah,
for whoever.
Yeah, it's like you
it's
find
in the
Bigfoot
cockpit.
and you like use your Android and they're like you send it to your friends and like nobody believes you.
Oh, and like Bigfoot's like, what kind of phone is that? And then he's like, Google Pixel. It's like, yeah, no one's gonna believe it. And then he just keeps walking.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Dude, we'd make so much money from that.
We gotta pitch that.
It's already been pitched.
Bigfoot.
Get me on the phone with Mark Zuckerberg.
Give me Zuckerberg.
Give me the Zuck.
The basement of Facebook.
Yeah.
Or the lobby. I want to speak to Zuckerberg. Have you seen the new X? There's like a video of the new X logo for Twitter. Do you know about that?
Oh yeah, that's rough.
And there's like it's like flashing giant light like directly on a building of like where people live. And
I didn't see that.
It's like the most Elon Musk thing.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. It's like the biggest light of all time.
Nice, Elon.
So aliens, what are we supposed to do?
They're not immediately affecting us. So I think we do nothing.
Yeah, like what?
It's not up to us.
What would you do? What would we do if this whole government hearing, like they brought in like a group of aliens in like a suit and tie?
Oh.
And they were just like, and these were the survivors. And then immediately it's like,
that'd be fire.
Like what? But and they had translators.
I'd be
stuff,
lit, and I'd start selling merch of them, and I'd give them all names. What? You think I'm gonna miss out? You think I'm gonna miss out on like? You think okay, bro? If you think I'm missing out, from the people that bought all the masks during COVID and sold them, and all the Black Lives Matter shirts, and sold them, which actually a politician did and made bank.
The guy like causing the whole issues for black people. He's like, I'm just a shirt for it.
So, no, it was the black woman. It was her.
Oh, okay. Stacey Abrams or something?
Yeah. No. The young one. The POC.
AOC? No, she's not black.
The POC. Really? Not the POC. The AOC. The old one.
POC.
The old AOC.
Oh, I don't know.
She went and played Among Us with everybody and
that was AOC.
Told everyone to vote for the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
She sold Black Lives Matter shirts.
Okay.
And
I mean, I would
profit. I'm not missing out on the Frankfurt, Larry, and Fern, the trio of aliens.
Frankfurt.
I'm selling that merch. What? I'm selling bumper stickers. I'm selling stickers. I'm selling
of like the shaking of the hands with like the president. And
it's like a green slimy hand, and then Joe Biden's hand shaking.
Joe Biden, like, I would not. I don't think we would claim him as our leader. If anything,
if a real threat showed up, yeah, no.
This is our leader, Joe Rogan.
No, Joe. This is Joe Rogan.
This is David Goggins. He's our leader. Morgan.
David Goggins. He would ask him how many fucking push-ups they can do. Dude.
I could probably beat y'all in a race.
All right.
We assemble.
We're doing a 3-mile race.
And they just
you
like
guys,
levitate.
If you guys beat me, you can have the keys to the castle. Talking about Earth.
Yeah.
And everyone's
David,
like, go, David Goggins.
wait, the leader, like this is the group that we give to the aliens. It's Joe Rogan, David Goggins, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And who else?
Jocko
Robert
Willink.
Downey Jr.
Oh, Robert. Yeah, okay. And
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate would go ahead and get that handled. But no, and then we also give him the Flash.
Gabe? What Flash?
The Flash.
The Flash?
What's his name?
Oh, Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they would get probed. They're like the type to get
Ezra
probed.
Miller would get
they would get really
immediately probed.
interested in Ezra Miller. There's like, we'll take this one.
We like this one.
This one's different.
This one's unstable.
Immediate probe.
We'll be right back. And then they fix him and he comes back.
No more controversy.
No more. Well, they're like, we want to show you our power. And then we give them
And he's
Ezra
like,
Miller.
actually, the Flash now.
Yeah, no, he actually is a menace.
I don't know who else would save us. Nobody in the government is gonna. Goggins, anyone on Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan universe.
Anyone who's been on Joe Rogan,
yeah,
probably save us. Like Alex Jones,
Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer, and Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones. Oh, he's in there for sure. He's like the front leader.
I would hate to watch that. I would hate to watch Bert Kreischer have to talk to aliens and him self-deprecatingly laughing.
Yeah,
because he knows he's on camera. Fuck, I hate that guy.
He would like try to film it for.
I hate that guy so much.
Okay, so I got a quick. This is just like a quick story.
Okay.
Not really much. I just thought it was a funny story I saw on Twitter. So this is gonna close it out. This is an r/age gap. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm not in this Reddit. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just on Twitter and sometimes.
Wait till you're 30.
But my 20F boyfriend 47M gave me breast implants and it's kind of fucking my parents up. So
end of story.
By gave, I don't mean paid for. I mean he is a plastic surgeon and he did them himself for my birthday. And they are amazing. I'm a firm, bouncy D cup now, and it fucking rocks. On my last visit to my parents, they were afraid to say anything, but of course they noticed, like they were obviously not staring, especially my dad. Parentheses, my therapist will probably tell me I got them in order to get his attention. Yeah, who knows?
Oh.
Anyway, not posting because this is a dilemma or anything. It's just a funny thing. Hope everyone has a great week.
Fuck.
Did you ask for implants for your birthday, or was he just like offering?
All right, it's your birthday. Come get under the knife.
He offered it. What if like all of that guy's exes are just they all have giant
huge
boobs
dudes
now because he gave them free implants? She's like,
this
wait,
is rough. This is. I don't know because it sounds like she didn't consent.
It's not even an by the asshole. It's just the.
Yeah, it's just a fuck
I don't know
story.
what the point of that.
Neither do
is.
I. I don't know
why
why
r/age gap.
Well, yeah, because she's with an older man.
That it had nothing to do with the story at all.
He is an established plastic surgeon. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. I just want to see like if you could go through that guy's like archived Instagram, like of all his relationships.
He loves
it's just like
tits.
him with like,
That means that he loves tits.
oh yeah, if he's willing to.
And that's his job.
Like, babe, like, I know your birthday's coming up, and I was thinking free surgery.
Free surgery.
And then we could go to Nobu.
With your new tits.
Everyone can see him, especially your dad. I know you've been talking about. I know you want his attention.
You wanted his attention.
This will fix that.
I can help you.
Even if you were, I don't know. Even if you were
sad,
a normal,
really, it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's more sad.
Even if you were any kind of surgeon, just to like give, that's like a bad gift.
Just to give what you do for work to somebody.
Like,
it's like, yeah, no, let's just fix this. It's like if I'm a nose surgeon, and I'm like, hey, come by the office. I know it's your birthday. Then my girlfriend,
give her a nose job.
I'm like, put her under. And then I just botch her nose for her. I'm like, there you go.
There, finally, I can look at you.
Fuck.
But like, that's like if, for me, I was like, babe, I know it's your birthday coming up, and I give it, close your eyes. Happy birthday. And it's just a Subway sandwich. I mean, you know, not everybody is a surgeon, so.
That's true.
But that's just, what's the difference between that? And
that's true.
I give you for your birthday what I do for work.
There is no difference.
I can give you a corporate
It's
video.
actually so funny because that is actually crazy. Because of how different that makes the argument is if you work at Subway and you give someone your partner a Subway, like, at least take me to Longhorns.
Yeah, you can't give a sandwich for any.
So it makes it, just because he does something that's like quote unquote luxurious, you know, it's kind of shitty. Like,
but it's just like, I mean, it gets the equipment, but it's not like you're.
But it's also different. Like, if I'm a car salesman, like, and I give someone a car,
probably not. Well, I don't know. You probably have to pay for it, right?
Yeah,
it come out of your paycheck.
It was a really good car
Something
salesman.
that you. What's another like? I don't know if you're like a dentist and you're like free cleaning for your birthday.
Yeah, true. But I mean,
free root canal. It's just like an appointment that you're like getting for your birthday. Like that's lame.
But I mean, he has to pay for it too. I'm sure he paid for the tits.
Yeah.
At like bare minimum cost.
Yeah.
I'm sure it really didn't even cost him much.
That's like
he's already a rich tit maker. Like,
that's like for Caroline if she gave me a free checkup for my birthday. You know.
Fuck. Yeah, it's rough.
Which like I don't know. I guess
it just depends. It depends on the job.
Yeah, it depends on the job.
Depends on the job.
All right, guys. Well, remember the aliens are out here. You know,
David Goggins is going to handle it.
But if you're healthy enough,
and if he fails, Andrew Tate will fix it.
And yeah, so health equals less aliens, and bigger breasts equals bigger age gap.
Yeah,
I think that's
you hit that right on
the description of this episode.
The head of the nail, man.
All right, so new episodes every week.
Every week.
New episodes every. I uploaded the episode Saturday today, but we filmed late, and it's been a busy work week. But the episode's coming out every week.
It's weekly.
I think I got a strong. I'm thinking this week it's gonna be Tuesday, and I think it's gonna start being that way.
You know what we're doing tomorrow?
It's supposed to be every Tuesday, so you guys should check every Tuesday.
You know what we're doing tomorrow, though?
Gabe's taking me to a mountain.
Yeah, we're hiking a mountain, and it will be documented.
The results coming soon.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Discord and bio. Rate us 5 stars if you're on the listening platforms.
Please.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.